victory for former President Donald Trump. The former president will appear on Michigan's primary election ballot. The state Supreme Court made the ruling today. It is the opposite of the one issued earlier this month by Colorado's Supreme Court. Judges in Colorado pointed to a clause in the 14th Amendment. It's meant to keep Americans from holding office if they are committed to insurrection or rebellion. Those judges cited the January 6th Capitol riots in D.C. Some analysts told us today that could fire up independents in Georgia and cause them to be sympathetic to Trump.
I'm all for the judiciary holding people accountable for their actions, but Donald Trump hasn't been convicted of anything at this juncture. People around him have been. There are cases pending against him, but until those cases are resolved, the judiciary should not be weighing in on who should be on the ballot.
In the direct wake of the January 6th, the Capitol riots, there was an effort here in Georgia to keep Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene off of the next primary ballot. That case fell flat, and she was reelected.
One of the state's